Hello everyone and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. If you're new to Pick a Stack, what we do is we have 3 stacks here, stack 1, stack 2, stack 3, and each stack consists of a crystal and 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks and 1 oracle card. And so your mission is to think of an idea, an issue or a question in your life or in somebody else's life or for the world. And then using your intuition, choose a stack that you feel will most closely resonate with your idea, issue, or question. Now, having said that, you don't have to just pick one. If you feel the need to pick 2 or all 3, you go right ahead. There's no rules here. It's all up to you. This is all about you using your intuition and asking for answers, asking for help. You're asking your guides. You're not asking me, you're asking your guides. So if you haven't already done so, go ahead, stop the video, think of whatever your idea, issue, or question is, and then you can start the video back up. For the rest of you, I want to talk about the background. You know, the background is different every single time. I do what my guides tell me. Today is actually Earth Day. Yay, Mama Earth. So we've got the Earth backdrop here. This is actually a flag. And my guides chose things from the Earth. So we've got, the Ammonite. It's earth and water. We've got the quartz crystals over there from the Earth. We've got this cedar here, which was willingly given with intention to a Native American friend of mine who gifted it to me. And I hold that very sacred. We've got pieces of it all over the shop, over the doorways and such. We've got the candle representing fire. The pyramid this one's all about compassion. I make them with intention. My guides actually, they always tell me what to do. So this one's all about compassion. And I thought that was very appropriate for Earth Day. Now the last 2 items, there's a little man here with a clock. And it's kind of funny because this little guy sits near my computer. And this morning, my guide said, you're going to put that in the background. And I thought, why? And then all of a sudden, it occurred to me. This little guy is telling us that it is time now. It is time to wake up. So I will be doing more videos about what's going on in the world. But we need to take this as a sign. It is time for us to wake up. Those of us that came here to wake up, it is our time. So that's why he's here. And then this white feather, I went to the post office this morning. I went on a power walk. And this large white feather was just sitting there on the ground. There were no other feathers around it. And I saw it, and my guide said, that's for you. And so I took that, and I walked with it to the post office and back. And I kept having this feeling like me walking down the sidewalk holding a white feather is a sign for somebody else. Somebody's driving by down Main Street, and they're going to see me walking with a white feather, and that's going to mean something to them. And then my guide said it needs to be in this picture too. So if there's somebody out there that needs a white feather as a sign, here's your sign. All right, so having said that, let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, your crystal today is Asterite Serpentine. It's a lovely shade of green, kind of a springy green. Asterite Serpentine is a stone highly valued by the ancient Aztecs. It's said to be one of the safest stones to aid you in the activation of your Kundalini. The Kundalini energy, or serpent power, resides at the base of your spine until it's activated. Using this stone is beneficial to help you clear any blockages you may have in your chakras to help you activate that Kundalini. And if you're interested in activating your Kundalini, you can go on YouTube and find guided meditations for that. Serpentine can also help us communicate with elemental beings, as it is a very earthy stone. It can also help assist in healing issues with the heart or lungs. And so if you're interested in that, you want to wear it near your chest. So that means like in a shirt pocket or stuffed in your bra, or however you can have it be close to your chest, maybe even in a long necklace. We can always, wrap this or put it in one of those little spiral cages and put it on a long cord. So your stone is Asterite Serpentine. Your first card, excuse me, that Power Walk. I mean, I literally just finished it, so I'm still trying to catch my breath. Your first card is from the Druidcraft Tarot, and it is the Fairlight. Now, there's a lot going on in this card. This is a card from the universe because it's card number 14 from the Major Arcana. Now, this is a Druid based deck. So this is a Druid based card or message. And I could spend an hour looking at this card and see all kinds of different things. But what this one's talking about is this is a time of being creative. So she's got this large pot here. She's mixing some things together. And there's sunlight in the background. There's like paradise in the background with a rainbow. So everything she's doing is good because the fumes from this are literally going out the window into this Garden of Eden type thing. This symbolizes balance because there's masculine energy and there's feminine energy in here. Masculine energy is the pot itself. It's the container. It's the structure. The feminine energy is what's inside of it. So if you have a chalice, that is masculine energy, but the water or wine you put in the chalice is the female energy, the feminine energy. Because the water or wine will conform to whatever shape it's in. So if you put it in a mason jar, it will have one shape. If you put it in a chalice, it will have another shape. So the feminine energy is very fluid, whether it's fluid or not, and conforms. The masculine energy is the structure. So this is all about being creative and balancing your masculine energy and your feminine energy in whatever you're doing. It's a very powerful card. Like I said, it is Major Arcana, so this is a message from the universe. It's a really cool card. All right. Your second card is from the Animals Divine Tarot. And it is the Tiger card, which is the 3 of Pentacles. Interestingly, the Pentacles represent Earth. So, just like here, this is Earth back here. This is also Earth energy. The tiger, if you will, is a very powerful animal. But what I'm getting is it's powerful outside the home, but inside the home, the tiger is the one that makes sure everything gets done. The tiger, this is an adult tiger, and this tiger is taking care of everybody. So if you're taking care of everybody at home, which a lot of people are these days, you're taking care of the kids because you're homeschooling, you're taking care of things that you wouldn't normally take care of because you were at work, or other people were at work. It means pay attention. I feel like the way this tiger has one paw in the water, it's like it's going into the water very carefully. And I know because people have been stuck at home for so long that there can be issues at home. It's hard on relationships. And so I feel like do things with caution. Say things with caution. We need to be very careful because people are on edge. especially in bigger cities. Not so much, where I live because I live in a very small town. But I know in the bigger cities or where there's groups of people, we need to be cautious. And I really don't like that, but that's another whole story. We should be loving and care for each other. So the Three of Pentacles, Three of Earth, 3 is a very sacred number. It's the Holy Trinity. It's, the mother, the father, and the child. It's a very powerful number. So pay attention to this. This is all about being careful of what you say and what you do around your loved ones. At least that's what it means today. All right, your third card is from the Sacred Power Reading Card deck. And this is my new favorite Oracle deck because the pictures are so beautiful. Look at this. You've got this gorgeous sky. You've got dolphins. You've got this little tropical oasis here. There's 3 dolphins. 1, 2, 3. Oh, excuse me, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 dolphins. 4 is actually a really good number. It means good, solid foundation. It can also mean family. This is a pod of dolphins. But it's very beautiful. And what it says is rest. Gee, what are we all going through right now? We're being told to rest. And I don't know about you, but I'm kind of getting tired of resting. I'm a doer. So let's see what the book says. Oh, and dolphins are all about joy, by the way. I love dolphins. Dolphins are extremely intelligent and intuitive mammals. They are a symbol of peace and harmony and are cooperative, nurturing, and community-oriented. So this goes right along with that, that 3 of Pentacles with the tiger. They protect vulnerable members of their social group against predators. Their energy is soft, gentle, and high in vibration, which supports energy alignment and shifts in spiritual consciousness. You tend to see the best in everyone. However, your friendliness can often be used against you. People can take advantage of your good nature, not reciprocating your time and generosity. Take a strong moral stance and don't be afraid to do what you believe in. Speak your mind and be fearless with your approach. Now, there's a lot going on in the world right now, and we do need to stand up for what is right. And it's so wonderful to see people all across the United States standing up for what they believe in. And our founding fathers gave us the freedom of speech. We haven't had it in a long time. And, putting videos out on YouTube proves that we don't have freedom of speech because a lot of videos are pulled because we're saying something against the powers that be, shall we say. Not me, of course. So this has an affirmation. I create joy within the center of my being. I give myself permission to rest and relax with ease. So in these, I'll just say interesting times, it's okay to just sit back and chill. It's okay to do things for you. Taking a bath, taking a long walk, just sitting out under a tree. It's okay for you to self-nurture. You're nurturing everybody else. Make sure you include yourself in that, okay? And if somebody else wants to nurture you, your spouse wants to give you a back massage, you say, yes, thank you. The kids want to rub your feet? Yes, thank you. Okay, you're worthy. So this is your reminder. Find some joy and know that you're worthy of that nurturing. Nurturing from others and from self. So that is stack number 1. 3 of Pentacles, the Fairlight, and the beautiful dolphins. Yay! All right, on to stack number 2. If you chose stack number 2, your stone is Stromatolite. The cyanobacteria, which dominates the stromatolites, is thought to be the earliest form of life on Earth. These crystals are fossils that show our deep time on Earth, the emergence of life, and the eventual evolving of life forms. They have the very patient, steady energy of a jasper as well, bringing temperance and steadfastness to any process or person. These fossils hold the energies of the earliest evolution of life on this planet. Use them to bring steadfast persistence, stability, connection to the essence of life, resilience, and versatility. The frequency of stromatolite connects to the base and heart chakras, cleansing them and allowing for an increased energy flow. Its connection to the base chakra allows one to feel a connection with the third dimensional reality and to feel secure. So what that means is it's very grounding and it connects you to the earth and all life on it. Plus they're really pretty. This one would make a really nice pendant. All right, if you chose stack number 2, your first card is from the Druid Craft Tarot, and it is the 6 of Cups. I'll let you see that. So in this picture, there is a man looking out the window. He's holding one cup, and we're going to assume they're his children. These 2 children are filling up the other 5 cups. Now, the 5 cups are all overflowing, and his cup is not. The first thing that I get from that is your cup overflowing? Because that's what we need to do. We don't give to others until our cup is overflowing, and then we share what overflows. So make sure that your cup is overflowing. This goes right along with stack number 1, where we have to self-nurture or allow and receive the nurturing from others. So make sure your cup is overflowing. Don't look at other people's cups with envy or jealousy or any other emotions, because this is what I feel like he's doing. I don't feel like he's watching the children per se. I feel like he's watching the children filling the cups. Like, wow, those cups are full. Why isn't mine full? But if he's sitting inside, this is so appropriate for what's going on right now. He's sitting inside, wishing. He's wishing for better times. Now, this is all well and good, but instead of standing here and looking out the window and wishing for better times, let's make these the better times. So whatever you have to do right now, make these good times. If you focus on the good will come. I feel like a broken record, but talk to your spirit guides. Talk to God, Creator, Source, Great Spirit. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me the good times right now. Thank you for bringing me everything I need to fulfill my mission. Thank you for bringing me all the resources I need right now for me and my family. Thank you for making my cup overfill so I can share the overflow with everybody else. Don't just look out the window and wish. Make it happen. So if you have things in your house that you can do to be creative, go for it. If you're out there working, good for you. That's awesome. But don't forget to self-nurture. Don't just sit there and go, gosh, I wish I could just stay at home all day. The people that are working want to stay home all day, and the people that are staying home all day want to be working. It's, the grass is always greener on the other side of the window, but it ain't necessarily so. We need to be in the present moment, having our cup overflow, and find our joy within ourselves. Okay? Don't worry about what your neighbors are doing. And that whole turning people in, just don't do that. Just don't go there. Okay, your second card is from the Animals Divine Tarot. And it's the 6 of Wands, which is a caterpillar. And I've talked a bunch of times over the last few months about the caterpillar and the butterfly. Now, in this picture, we've got the different stages. We've got the caterpillar here. We've got this one. He's curled up. He's going to start making his little cocoon. And then it's like magic happens and he goes from here to the butterfly. So this is all about the process of the caterpillar to the butterfly. It's not just about the caterpillar. It's about that process. And the Six of Wands, you've got the Six of Cups, and now you've got the Six of Wands. So the 5 is the halfway point. We're past the halfway point. Yay, that means there's an end in sight. But I almost feel like this card is saying, where are you in this process? Have you gone inside yourself yet to find out who you are? Or are you still the caterpillar chilling on the leaf? Because that's not where you're supposed to be. You're either supposed to be getting ready to build your cocoon or inside your cocoon. Or maybe you're coming outside your cocoon. But this is not where you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be the caterpillar anymore. So for those of you who are resisting the change, the shift, it's time to start meditating, doing yoga, doing whatever you can to help you be the person that you're supposed to be. This is your wake-up call. The butterfly is awake. The caterpillar is not. My trip to Arizona was my wake-up call. That was my cocoon. And I came out of it at a higher frequency. My psychic abilities are much more enhanced. My intuition is much more on point. My healing skills are much more intense. Because I had my 3 days of darkness, and it wasn't that pleasant, but it was necessary. And I even did a video on it, how, you know, I'm in this capsule, which is like a cocoon, and I'm in the goo phase. The goo phase is not a pleasant thing, but we need to do it. And then when we come out on the other side, we are changed, our lives are changed, and it's so much more amazing. So just get her done. Your third card is from the Sacred Power Reading deck. And it is gorgeous. This is what happens after you come out of your cocoon. Basically, it's the Garden of Eden. And if you look down here, there's butterflies. So we're continuing on that theme. There's the light. It's like perfection. Oh my gosh, there's butterflies everywhere in there. They're just all over. So this is what happens when you go into your cocoon and you come out the other side. It's like the Garden of Eden. Let's see what it says about retreat. All right, I'll hold that up for you to see. Retreat. Within each season, nature is in perfect harmony with animals and plants. Secret gardens are bountiful, hidden away from the public, and blessed in abundance of natural life. Being in nature allows you to naturally reset and recharge your energy fields by grounding your energy in the present. Being constantly available removes your ability to retreat and hibernate when your soul is crying out for solitude. Nature brings all that we need to survive, and it is within nature you can remove yourself from any situation. Creating space between you and a particular issue will give you a better perspective. Your mind will become focused and clearer towards your goals, desires, and best course of action. The affirmation for this card is, I am clearly aligned with the Earth's natural rhythms. I am able to process empathy with minimal disruption to my mind, body, and spirit. That is a beautiful card for today, Earth Day. So if you can, get outside and connect with Mama Earth, especially today. This is her day. But it also applies to every day. So if you can get outside, please do so. And remember the process of the caterpillar to the butterfly? Maybe today is your day to figure out, where am I in that cycle? Okay? So that is stack number 2. Excuse me. Stack number 3. Your stone for stack number 3 is Aragonite. Lovely. Looks like chocolate and caramel. Maybe I'm just hungry. I don't know. Aragonite is an earth healer. Now, I got to tell you guys, I did not pick these stones. My guides picked these stones, and they're all very earthy. And each one literally talks about the earth. And today's Earth Day. So I just got to say thank you to my guides. They're just on point. So Aragonite is an earth healer. Excellent for grounding and connecting to Mother Earth. It is a stabilizing stone and good for those who need to release issues from the past, as well as attachments from the present. Aragonite can be beneficial for those who lack discipline and self-control, and help one overcome stagnation in their personal growth. Physically, its ability to raise vibrational energies of the body can assist with all types of healing, recovery from broken bones and nerve damage, or relieving stress and nerve problems that may lead to twitching, spasms, or nervousness. Place one under your pillow to relieve insomnia, or carry one all day for continuous grounding influence. It can also promote focus and concentration, so it's good for students. And actually, we're all students, so. Aragonite is your stone on stack number 3. So let's see what your first card is, which is from the Druid Craft Tarot. And your first card is the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth. This is a very earthy reading today on all 3 of these stacks. Again, Spirit and my spirit guides choose the cards. I do a meditation beforehand, and the cards are face down, and I'm shuffling, and it just always amazes me how the cards, like my guides, know what cards to pop out and how they do that. It's just amazing. So the Ace of Pentacles, the bear's coming out of the cave. The Ace is all about new beginnings, but this is a new earthly beginning. So it can be new beginnings relating to a new place to live, new material goods. Maybe you got your, wow, my tripod just moved. Hello, there's an affirmation. It can be you got your stimulus check. It can be, but it's something material or earthly. It could be you're going outside and planting trees. Or working on your garden. It's, the second half of April. So where I live, we're cleaning up the gardens from last year. We're not quite planting yet. But the bear is coming out of the cave. That is also about introspection. This is about you and me coming out of the cave after we've been going inside of our own selves, finding out who we are. And now we're coming out into a different world. How we react to that different world shows what kind of a person we are. So all the stuff that's going on in the whole world, in your community, in your home, how you react to it shows where you are. Now, the other day I had a customer talk to me about, she just had to get out of her house because her family was driving her crazy. She works from home. She's got kids, she's got the spouse, and they're all getting cooped up in cabin fever and all that. And she just had to get out. You need to do what is helpful for you to maintain your sanity in this, because this is not the time to lose our cool. This is not the time to just go off on somebody. I'm hearing too many instances of people fighting in a Walmart because they're not 6 feet apart, or people shooting each other. Come on, people. If you're that frustrated, don't be near other people. Don't let it out. Go punch some pillows in your own house, okay? Work out, go for a walk, do whatever you have to, but do not take it out on your fellow human beings. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be taking care of each other, okay? So you're coming out of your cave right now into a new world. Pay attention to how you are responding to everything out there, okay? But know that this is a new beginning. It's a new beginning. It's like, it's a fresh new start. So if you view our world right now as something horrible, then that's the world you're going to see. If you view our world as this is a fresh new start, I'm going to learn new things. I'm going to do new things. I'm going to do things a new way. There's good in the world, then that's the world that you're going to see. Okay, it's your choice. All right, let's go on to the next card. The next card is from the Animals Divine Tarot, and you get the Lovers. Well, this could be two people in love. It can also be two things coming together. It can be a balance of masculine and female energy. It can also be, you know, if you're starting a new project like here, this is the affirmation that it's good, because you've got the balance of the masculine and feminine energy. And, you know, they're happy. You look at each other, they're happy. This is also very earthy. Swans are all about being gentle and beautiful. So he's got a sphere of energy, and it looks like she has a flower. So again, very earthy. So either you have a new beginning and you're going to end up being lovers and it's good, or this is you starting a new project and it's good. But it's all about, this is all like super positive energy. Maybe you're going to come out of your cave and you're going to meet somebody new, and ding, ding, ding. You get to learn to be creative on how to date. Your third card is from the Sacred Power Reading Deck. And holy cow, you get Source. This is actually like so unbelievable, because you've got a new beginning, you've got Lovers, and now you've got Source. You've got the golden rays shining down on you. So whatever you're doing, do it with Source. And just know that it's right. So I'm going to read from the book on this. This is my new favorite deck. As a source of comfort and hope, prayerful thoughts strengthen your faith in life and divine consciousness. Life isn't always happiness and joy. Experiencing sadness and sorrow is a part of life. Turning to prayer during times of trouble and darkness opens pathways for the divine will to act on your behalf. The power of prayer can be accessed by anyone, anywhere, at any time. When positive energy exists within and around us, it can help us balance any physical or mental condition. Divine Source speaks to us through prayer when we truly surrender our fear and open our heart to pure love. I think that's really important right now. Surrender your fears. Get rid of them. You don't need them. They don't serve you. And open your heart to pure love, because your heart can only have one or the other. It's either fear or love. So get rid of the fears and just embrace the heck out of that divine love. Divine communication is strong right now. Messages from loved ones, angels, ascended masters, and divine source are brought to you now. And I think that's why I have this white feather here. No, I don't think. I know. I also know that was partially my son. Pay attention to thoughts, feelings, and impressions you receive during and after prayer. Invoke your spiritual power and blessing from heavenly hosts and deities by surrendering to faith with an open-hearted, routine prayer. In other words, pray every day. I do first thing in the morning before I even get out of bed. I do sometimes in the middle of the night when I wake up. I do it at night before I go to sleep, and then I do it throughout the day. And mostly they're prayers of gratitude. Thank you for the air that I breathe. Thank you for allowing me another day here in this third dimensional reality. Thank you for all the resources you've brought me and all the people you've brought into my life. Thank you for indoor plumbing. It's not hard to just sit quietly and be grateful. From the light of God that I am, I clear and open the way for divine miracles. I surrender my heart to 100% pure light consciousness. I embrace divine will through love and faith. That is the affirmation for that card. So I have to say, if you chose stack number 3, you got it all going on. This is amazing. So whatever you're starting, you're going to do it with love. You can do it with divine source. And it's going to be perfect and beautiful. So yay you. All right. Those are the 3 stacks today. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I'm sending you love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and a strong immune system. Blessings and namaste. You will see me soon.